right by the city. Right now it ain't safe in our city. Somebody mama cried, somebody sundown, somebody just stood on their business. No case, no trial, no sentence. Bunch of laws, young soul with no feelings. Another cold long night with no healing. The city cries out for answers. Too many followers, but not enough leaders. I pray every day that somebody will teach you. Jealousy, envy, and greed keep us separated. Trying to prove something to them, get you demonstrated. Candlelight from the homes get decorated. All the deaths in the city, shit devastated. My city cry out for answers. My city cry out for answers. My city, 'cause my city, my city, my city, my city crying out for answers. Have you watched the news? Have you seen the blood? They gunned the man down with his son at the mall. They killed up in the city. This shit been too weak. They gotta keep it.
Alright, you know, it's your boy Mac D. We at the headquarters, y'all. This is a special edition of the headquarters, because we doing something totally different today. As y'all usually know, I'm usually checking out local artists, usually interviewing local artists, but this time we got somebody special in the house. We got Miss Mary, somebody that's doing big things for the city. Miss Mary, introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Mary, and my name is Dr. Marion Trice, founder and CEO of the Raditeers. Not only the Raditeers, don't forget I'm the Pineapple Lady.
Pineapple Lady,
Yeah.
y'all better understand. I'm sure some of y'all done had, I'm sure a lot of y'all done had Pineapple Lady. Miss Mary Trice, the Raditeers CEO and founder, so y'all mind, definitely check that out. Alright. Basically, I want you to kind of introduce us to some of the things your organization do as far as the city, as far as helping the city.
Well, the Raditeers is an organization that rides due to children when they're killed due to gun violence, but not just the gun violence. When a child loses life, the Raditeers, we have a special ride that we do that actually Royal Services escorts this ride. It's for the children that lose their life, and we go to the community. We pray for healing for the community, because any child that gets shot in a community belongs to the community. So we go out and see what we can do, raise money, fundraise to try to help pay for that baby, because when a baby passes away without insurance, it's very hard, and mothers need help, and that's what we do.
Yeah. So, she does a lot for the city, and this organization, I see they big on the kids. They big on the kids, y'all. So, we gotta understand, man. We tired of losing babies. That's one reason I did this interview today with her, because we tired of losing our kids. We tired of the killings in the city of Memphis. So, that's why she here today. This is why this is a special edition at the headquarters. Alright, some of the things that you've done already, as far as your organization, as far as, what have you done already through the city that,
Well, I know, you know that.
They want to know.
Everybody want to know. We've done a lot of things in the city. Any two times, just like we said, we are at all the children's funerals, because our children are too little to be in those cars from the beginning. The most important thing is being there for those parents and families, because when you lose a child, that's one of the hardest things in the world. And that mother, that family, those siblings, those children, they go through a very hard time. So when the Raditeers show up, we're going to show up, but we're going to be there for what you need us there for. We're not there to take over or anything. We're there to put in place whatever's not given yet. Like, for instance, they may not have escorts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you are a child in Royal Services, you call them and they take care of that for children only. People don't have things in place, but everything that the Raditeers have is in place, is in order. Mm-hmm. So what do? We show up when nobody else is there.
There you go.
We're going to be there no matter what. We're going to be at the funeral. We're going to dress the car up. We're going to put the gas in there. We're going to show out. And once that funeral, I'm going to explain to you how you don't want to ride in this car for the last time.
What I'm talking about. Doing big things for the city of Memphis. Miss Mary Trice.
Pineapple Lady.
pineapple lady.
Been all over the world with the pineapples and the red cherries store.
Alright, as far as your organization, since you started, I mean, basically, what year did you start, and when did you actually start the organization, and what made you start the organization?
I kind of figured you was gonna go there, and I kind of knew you was gonna go there. Oh boy. Well, what made me start the organization? I had a 4-year-old nephew that passed away in Lavona, and when I got to the funeral, his casket was like this little, and he was in a real big car, and I didn't understand why the car was so big and the casket was so little. And when you can't see your baby for the last time, you don't want to see him in a car you can't see him in. So it bothered me, and I just asked God for my own car so I can ride my own babies, because I need my babies to be seen, and I need people to pay attention before you pull your trigger. I need you to think before you pull a trigger, because you got to think about your child may be at a birthday party and somebody's son. Your child may not be at home, and you pull that trigger, you may kill your own child. Then once you kill your own child, one question: who can you retaliate on? Nobody. So now you got to look at it. You killed your own child, and now your child got to ride their last ride. And then, you know, I think that's one of the biggest things is just wanting to see them. They need more. Their life wasn't long enough. You know, like when you go to grown people's funerals, 3-4 hours, you know, y'all there. But when you go to kid funeral, what was there, an hour, 30 minutes? Because they tired in that funeral, because, you know, his life was, but you want me to stay at a grown person funeral that we knew everything about. We don't need you to sit up there and tell the whole story, but you want to give a short time to a mother that has a baby. So I just don't think that's right. So that's why the Radishes get their own mortuary, because we need to be able to have our own funerals. And then in the Bible, you know, in the Bible it says something about the Last Supper. The baby's supposed to have the Last Supper with their parents before they bury their baby. So we're going to do it the right way. At the mortuary, once we get through at the funeral, then we're going to go eat. Once we eat, then we're going to bury it. Because see, we own our own stuff. When you own your own, you do what you want to do, not what they want you to do. And we are black-owned business. We're the first Black Americans to ever have a children's person. Don't get caught.
Okay. Well said. Well
It is what it is.
Now I'm going to give you a couple of minutes of personal space. I want to ask you a personal question. What would you want to tell the people that's out there that's shooting our kids, that's killing our kids, that's abusing our kids? What would you want to say to them personally? Look at that camera and tell them.
I really want to tell you something. I'm glad you said that. I want to tell you something. When you pull the trigger, it's more to what you think it is. Now that you pull that trigger, they're going to catch you. Once they catch you, now you need a bond. After the bond, you need a lawyer. After the lawyer, your mama needs to own some property, or she needs some deeds, because you can't get out of jail without any money. Now, a lot of y'all pull a trigger, and you know your mama ain't got no money, and you know your mama can't afford to get you a lawyer, you know, but see, nobody tell y'all that. But I'm here to tell you today, it's bigger than what you think it is. When you pull that trigger, baby, you got to get a lot of stuff in place to be able to get out. And when you do bond out, now check it out, they're going to give you $100,000 bond. Your mama needs $10,000. Your mama needs some deeds, because $10,000, your mama don't have $10,000. Nobody in your family is going to give your mama $10,000 for you, and you're a troubled kid, or you're a troubled person. So what I'm telling you is, once you get to that penitentiary, and you get that bond, and you get out, and then you go to court, let me explain something to you what happens. You're going to the penitentiary. Ain't no doubt about it. That little money that your mom paid in there for you, that's just to hush them people up, all that court costs. You done broke your mama. Your mama ain't got no money. Then, watch this. Now your mama got to watch her back. Not just your mama, your kids, your family, because you don't know nothing about some people's family. And they don't get you. One way or another, they come to get you, but they ain't going to get you. They don't get your mama and your kids. You're going to suffer. Before you pull that trigger, you know what I tell you. The penitentiary ain't nothing nice. It's all in order. out here in this real world, everything's out of place. That's why you can't make it, because nobody's telling you what to do. So before you pull that trigger, think about your little sister, your little brother. Think about your own kids before you do that, because I'm telling you, they're going to give you a life sentence. They're going to start executing you guys. And once they start executing you or burning you up, you'll understand about that trigger. This right here, I call it the penitentiary in the graveyard. That's what it's called, a trigger finger. Because you either going to the grave or somebody going to the penitentiary. It's up to you. Keep making your own decisions. You will suffer. Put your little guns down. Because your gun ain't doing nothing. Give you some time, baby. This is Dr. Mary Trice. I can't do nothing but tell you what I know. And the reason why I know, because I did it. And when you did it, you know.
Well said, because we totally, even at the headquarters, we totally against y'all killing our kids. We totally against the senseless shootings. We totally against y'all shooting at houses. We totally against y'all abusing our babies.
Riding on the
We
freeway
totally
shooting.
against y'all on the freeways, killing us, shooting at us. We totally against all this. You feel what I'm saying? So whatever we got to do to stand up as far as the rioters, this Mary Trice and the headquarters, we gonna do what we gotta do to support them. We ride whatever one they riding with to do whatever we take to build our city. So, alright.
You still got some more questions?
Of course I do. It ain't over with yet. We don't play it back at the headquarters, man. We'll play it at the
I'm
headquarters.
talking about this headquarters, something else up in here, baby.
Yes,
Come on with it. Come on with it, baby. Come on with it. It's a little
Alright.
hot, you know, get a little warm.
Alright. As far as your organization,
Yeah.
what other companies or any other organization that you would shout out or represent that actually came through to help your organization? Or been there for you, or people that have been there for you?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna just thank everybody, because in this business, if you start thanking somebody, you're gonna forget somebody. So let's just thank everybody. But organizations, you know, I'm gonna always shout out Keith Leachman in Orange Mountain.
Okay.
What's that? Stop the
Cut the beef. Cut the beef. Okay.
Okay, then
Keith,
you
get
got
with
Miss Sarah Carpenter them. They are called MIA, Memphis Lift.
Okay. Y'all be coming holler at me at the headquarters.
Mr. Stevie Moore. You know, we gonna always
Stevie
tell
Moore,
you Mr.
Papa
Stevie Moore.
Fowler.
To be honest with you, not too many organizations are doing anything. So I don't have a whole lot of you guys to shout out, because I don't know you and I don't see you. But I really wish you would show up, and when it's time, and it's time, why don't you make your appearance to the Ride of Tears? Make sure you're there for that next ride. It'll be out, because you need a ride. Some of y'all need to know what that ride about. A lot of y'all need to cry in a way. Once I put some tears on you, and then I get in your head and program what's going to happen to your kid, then I'm explaining to your kid what's going to happen to your mom after you're gone. Because what you don't understand is once you don't go home, that's where your mama fall off at. See, y'all mamas be wanting to commit suicide because they try to get with their kids. But what people don't understand, if you kill yourself, you can't get to your kid. Your kid going to heaven. If you kill yourself, you're going to hell. So let's get it right, baby. Don't kill yourself trying to get to your kid, because your kid is in the place already. And if God was ready for you to come up there with that kid, he'll send for you. In other words, get justice for your kid while you live. That's why I was telling everybody about y'all's appreciation. Royal Service has done a lot for the Ride of Tears. The Royal Service has done a lot for Memphis, Tennessee, Mississippi, West Memphis, surrounding areas, period. But everybody seems to forget the most important thing. If Royal Service is not carrying your funeral, you could get hit out there. I've seen people get hit, get wrecked, and everything out there. But at Royal Services, when they carry you, don't nothing get out of place. Check out my Facebook. Check the ride out. Don't nothing happens when Royal Service carry you. And on November 6th, on a Sunday, we're going to show them how much we love them. Now, y'all that's sitting around there playing, don't be around there bringing no flowers around here with somebody dead. Bring me them flowers right now. Royal Service want to see them.
Right.
They want to smell them. Now when they dead and gone, who can see them or smell them when we don't even know if you're there or not anyway at the funeral because we dead. So stop playing with us. Bring me the flowers now. Because while I'm living, that's when you appreciate me. When I'm dead and gone, I'm gone. I don't know nothing you singing. So if you owe apologies to your mama and all that disrespectful stuff, you young people better get it together. Y'all better start paying attention. Because y'all lives are short. And they short because you want to be grown. And it ain't good to be grown. Because Mrs. Like Anson Wallace, they want you to be grown. So I'm just letting you know why y'all playing the game. Stop playing with me, because I'm going to ride your kids. What color you want me to put your baby in? Huh? You ready to see the new Ratatouille car? I promise he's ready to see you. Huh? I bet you's ready to see you.
Because as far as the Ratatouille and even as the headquarters, like I said, we told against the killing. We tired of seeing the kids. We tired of seeing our teenagers getting hit by a bullet. We tired of seeing our babies, not even teenagers, but babies getting killed and abused. We tired of it. We tired. That's why this interview is here right now. That's why we're doing what we're doing right now. Because we tired of it. And basically, like I said, we offering to everybody, every artist, every actor, anybody that's in Memphis, stand up for your city, man. Stand up for your city, man, like we trying to do now. You know what I'm saying? She mentioned, like I said, Ratatouille, Royal Services. I mean, it don't take much to stand up for your city, man. We tired of seeing our kids getting killed, and it could be yours next. It could be yours next, so you take heed to it. You can take it lightly now and tell it's one of yours. It could be one of yours. Please take it to heart. When we ride and then when we get out and do what we do, and even at the headquarters, we step out and we help the Ratatouille. We do it from the heart. We generally want people to stop killing our kids. We generally want to stop. We want to stop all the murder.
Yeah.
You know.
We can't stop them all, but we can stop them.
We can stop
paying
some of them.
attention.
If we get enough people to put out there, we can stop some of them.
You know, maybe if they put the Royal Service within the police, within the community, that's what they need to do. If we had our police back in the community, a lot of this stuff would go on. See, they took the inner police out of the community and put the white police in the black community so he could kill me. See, he's not going to tell me to go home. He's not going to tell me to get in the house. He's not going to tell me my mama looking for me. He's going to shoot me. He's going to kill me. That's what you put in my community. You didn't put people that love me to save me. They come when I'm dead and gone. But if Mr. Johnson or Mr. Whatchcall knew me, he would save my life and I'd still be here. But just because the city is so messed up and so confused and no love, nowhere, no how, no when, nowhere, that's what goes on. But if they would give up what Bartlett has and Chickasaw has, just like we've been telling about your company, within the community. We need police within our community that can get to us fast to just stop the violence before it even happens. Because that's what they do in Bartlett and all that. They stop it before it even happens. You don't even know it happened. Because they're on top of it because they love their people. Bartlett loved their people. Germantown loved their people. Who are them people?
Collierville.
They love their people. Chickasaw, you better not go with Chickasaw. They love their people.
Exactly.
But if you come over here to Memphis, Tennessee, East Memphis, we don't love. South Memphis, no love. North, no love. Westwood, no love. Well, we just don't love each other, period. And I have a problem with that. So, if we can get inner police that could help us and save us, all this crime and stuff we got going on, it would not be happening. But as long as they can keep their feet on the black community, we're going to kill, steal, and destroy each other always, forever. Because you're programmed for that. That's your program. That's their intention. As long as I keep them split up, divided, they'll never come together. They'll never come together. But guess what? Y'all better come together because you better get some insurance on them kids to stop buying all them Jordans and stuff. Because them Jordans ain't going to get them nowhere but in the grave. I'm telling you. You better go get that insurance so you can pay. Go get insurance on your kids. Because I'm telling you, they may leave at an early age and you may not even be ready. Like them 19 children in Texas. There are 19 children in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You thought them kids was ready? 19 all at one time? But you know, the Rioteers, we went up there, we prayed and we did everything.
So your organization went to Texas.
What was it called? What was it called, y'all? It started with an N. The 19 children got killed, but it was far off past, oh God, it was way. But we went there because we had to show them that God don't see color. God sees kids.
Exactly.
So if you are part of an organization, it don't matter if you're black, white, Chinese, Puerto Rican, it doesn't matter. The Rioteers, we come. We don't care about your color. We care that you're a kid. That was my little slogan right there. We care about your kids.
Real quick question. What would be the goal?
The goal?
The end goal for your organization?
The goal is to save our babies. To get our people to recognize and pay attention. Before we pull a trigger, we must think. And the goal is to not ride in this car. The goal is to stop the Rioteer car from riding. Can you do that? That's all it is. All you gotta do is just stop killing, and we can stop riding. As long as you killing, we gonna ride. And we coming to your hood, and we coming to your school. So get ready, cause wherever you kill, we're gonna show up. And when we show up, when we pop that trunk, we will show out. And I promise you, somebody in our car, you already know.
Miss Mary Trice, you know how we do it. Rioteers. Alright, well, we can introduce, it's a song by a local Memphis artist, Real Rich.
That's your brother.
Real Rich, living in the sky.
That's your brother.
It's gonna buzz me out, but my brother, Real Rich, living in the sky.
Living in the sky.
It's about our kids, about the killings going on in Memphis. Y'all need to check it out and listen to it. I'm gonna play a little snippet of it now for y'all to check it That's Real Rich, y'all. Real Rich called Living in the Sky. My little brother, Real Rich, living in the sky, man. If you got any family member that have been killed, any child on pass before you had to bury your child, before you need to check this out. I mean, it's like, man, our kids shouldn't be living in the sky, man. So check it out, Real Rich, Living in the Sky is on all social media platforms. Definitely all social media platforms. Alright, Miss Mary Trice. Pineapple Lady.
Yeah.
Alright. Where can we find look you up at?
Well, you can look, we have all different kinds of ways.
Alright,
You can look up Mary Trice on Facebook. You can look up the Pineapple Lady. You can look up the Ride of Tears. You can look up A Child's Last Ride. I try to make it all different kind of ways so you can find me. And most definitely you can find it at the Pineapple Lady in him. Because we all over the world telling you to put your guns down. Save our baby's life. Thank you, nephew, for inviting me.
Definitely. We definitely had to get Miss Mary Trice over here the Rioters, the Pineapple Ladies, we definitely had to get them over here at the headquarters.
At the headquarters.
It's your boy Mac D,
At the headquarters.
and we finna get ready to sign out of here.
Goodbye.
Merry Christ, Mac D.
All right, bye.
Out of here.
Wow.